That's right. I am mad at myself. Jogging this morning and I thought of a short story that's in the Daily Dojo Planner. And the story goes like this. Family goes on a picnic. They're at the top of a hill. At the bottom of the hill is a small pond, and they see this little boy fishing at the pond. And they're watching him fish, and they see him catch one. Oh, he starts reeling in the fish. He pulls it out, and he sees that the fish is like, it's gigantic. And they're like, oh my God, this kid's got to be so excited. His first fish, it's huge. What does he do? He throws it back in the water. Like, whoa, why'd he do that? They see him fishing some more, catch another gigantic fish. He pulls it out of the water. They're like, man, he's got to be excited. Please keep this one. He throws it back in. Now they're really curious. Why in the world would you throw in giant fish back in the water? So this family, they decide to get up from the picnic. They walk down to the pond to speak to the little boy, and they say, hey, listen, we got a question for you. Every time you catch a big fish, we notice that when you reel it in, you throw it back. Why do you throw it back in? He says, because my frying pan at home is only this big. And that story made me mad today. Because if you're going through the same thing like me, I'm not in scarcity mode, but I had a lot of big goals this year. I was talking to Jamie and my brother-in-law last night. Last year was an amazing record-breaking year, and coming out of the gates this year, I was on a hunt to be on Dancing with the Stars. I was on a hunt to get a private jet and take some underprivileged kids on it. I was on a hunt to take the school to a whole nother level and become the Growth Dojo. Kind of did that already. But I stopped, and the reason why I stopped because of the crisis. Everything changed, right? Rightfully so. But after it changes, now I've been in it for a little bit. As I think of some new goals for this year, I tend to throw them back in the water right now because I say, well, you know, you got to think a little bit smaller right now because things are changing, and don't go too big. Because if you go too big, you know, you're going to get upset with yourself, and it's just not possible because of what's happening in the world. When the fall comes back around, this could all spike again. So right now, over the weekend, I've had these big goals that I want to accomplish for 2020 because it's like I was on such a good groove in 2019. And what am I doing? Like the little boy. Every big goal that I think of, I throw it back in. And the reason why I throw it back in is because my mind has this small frying pan. I only want some small goals right now for my frying pan, because I feel that's all I can handle. But you guys know that's bullshit, right? So right now, I'm going out to either Walmart today or Sam's Club, and I'm going to get me a giant frying pan. Ooh, I don't know about you, but I think you should do the same thing. Get yourself a big frying pan, and what I want you to do is go out in that ocean and start fishing for a giant goal. Get yourself excited. And I want to leave you with this comment right now, and this turned me on too. It got me juiced up. There's people lying in their hospital beds wishing and praying for the life that you have right now. People are wishing and praying in their hospital beds right now, wishing and praying for the life that you and I have right now. I think it's time we start stepping up. We're halfway through, almost 5 more months left of 2020. It's time to get a big frying pan, and it's time to make your wishes come true. 2020, we're not over yet. Bring it on. You guys rock.